Well, watch this video if you want to learn from the horse's mouth how to get government money from the government. Now, this is an interview we did on lescohelp.com that's available to members that actually see we go out and interview government officials to give out the money so you really understand, so you don't have to go to Google and get through all the scams and things like this. And we do 3-4 hours of videos from our members that actually interview people like this, or they help them themselves. They show you how they got the money, where they got the money, and how you can do it too. So sit back, get some popcorn because this is a little long, and it shows you through this one office that gives programs to pay for groceries, to pay for daycare, to pay for rent, to pay for all kinds of things that you never would have thought, even like deposits. So you could get, you don't have a deposit to get a house or rent or something like that. And that's available. But you have to know, and you have to know where to go. And there's no magic to it. These are real people. That's why I like showing you real government officials that help you. These are your neighbors that have money to give you. Wow. Now, isn't that a great job? Wouldn't you like a job like that? So watch this and then see if you want to join Let's Go Help. Okay, it's only $20. And there's also a link I talked about where you could get give you a free, even if you don't join, you could still get a free report that shows you 500 grants in your state. Every state is in there, so download that report. It's in the video, and you don't have to give us a nickel. You don't even have to give us your email. We want everybody in the world to know about what a great country this is that has money and help to make your life a little better. So sit back and watch it.
And it is a classroom environment. So for the play and learn, we do look for ages 3 and 4. They must be fully potty trained, and it is to prepare them for kindergarten. During the summertime, we do have a summer bridge program. The classroom is also located at the Mojave Elementary School campus. We run these classes June through August, Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 11:30. We also provide the snack and educational materials. These ages are for 4 and 5-year-olds, and it is to prepare and review for the transition to kindergarten into the fall school year. So if you know of any families who do need these services or are interested in these services, there's my information here with my phone number and email. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.
Okay. So, Ms. Monique, just for clarification, if we have a family in Boron and they have a 3 and a 4-year-old or any child from the ages of 0 to 5, do we go out and provide services in the home for the families?
Yes, ma'am. And we have done so in the past, yes.
Yes, we've had quite a bit of families in Boron, and they outgrew our program. And I'm not sure. I think we need to do more outreach out there. Yes, Megan, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. These are the services you guys provide here. Are these similar services in every other county? Like, is this something that is community action partnership, or is it just specific to Kern? East Kern?
Right now, as far as I know there's a lot of First Five programs out there, and I'm more familiar with the ones in Kern, but I'm almost positive that a lot of the other counties have the home visiting program as well, and it just depends on the criteria for each program. And yeah, and I know for our East Kern, our criteria is just if you have a 3, actually, let me back up because our First Five provide services to 0 to 5 population. So if you have a child that's 0 months and you want more ideas on activities, you want their development to be monitored, you have questions, you might be a new mommy, you might just want to get more ideas on activities that you could do with your child, provide them in the home, then you can sign up with us, and Miss Monique or Miss Margarita, who is not on the call, they will go out to the home and provide these services for the families, and everything's free of cost.
That's awesome.
All right. Next, I have one of our housing navigators. His name is Jonathan, and he represents the HHAP, which is the homeless population, and he is also part of the Cal Ames program. So he will be sharing information regarding those two programs. Thank you, Jonathan.
Absolutely. Share screen here. Share. And so we have our HMIS program and its supports. This is an assistance registration program to register to better receive assistance from various programs and things like that. We refer to collaborations and other immediate supplies. Some of these supplies include DMV ID vouchers, food pantry items, sleeping bags, clothing, hygiene kits, um, things like that. Many of these food supplies don't require actual cooking if they don't have the capability of doing so. The problem is this program does not immediately assist with any sort of housing. This is not an emergency housing program. Um, the best we have is our HMS shelter program, which is 24 to 48 hours to get a response for bed availability, primarily in Bakersfield. Okay. Um, it's usually for no more than 90 days. It's primarily to get you on your feet and get you moving in life if things have happened. They also have the open door network with the family bed availability. However, individual bed availabilities tend to be a lot faster to get into. It's that way it gives a safe place to sleep, a safe place to store some belongings and paperworks, because it's primarily geared for getting you back on your feet. It's not a long term housing solution, but it's there to help. For that, we also have our Cal Ames program, which is a bit more longer term program, which is case management to access stable housing. This is also not an emergency housing program. What it is we do deposit assistance and in order to get you into housing, because a lot of times, let's say someone on fixed income can't afford the deposit and the rent for the first month. This is where we come in to help them get into that housing that they would normally be able to afford every month, but is unable to get that first foot in the door. Like they'd qualify for it, they'd have the income, but they just can't get in because they can't come up with double the amount. But we also, for the Cal Ames program, help build resumes, help get you employed, try and find possible job solutions for you. We also do things like transportation to the DMV and non medical places, like getting your social security card and things like that, IDs. Um, our entire goal for the Cal Ames program is to get a stable housing environment for you. Okay, it does have income requirements for that we work towards getting you into to make sure you're going to be stable. That way, you aren't spending all your money on just housing and life is going to be rough. No, we want you as stable as possible for that program. Okay. We also have the honorable mention for our California Veterans Assistance Foundation, which we work with an exceeding amount. If any of our clients are or were members of the armed forces, one of our first priorities is getting them in touch with the CVAF because they are uniquely capable of serving our service members. We've had really good response time and happy clients every time we've dealt with them. They're the best option for any of our service members because they're specifically geared towards that. So, do we have any questions?
Oops, my camera. Hi, I do. I have a question.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it says that you give DMV vouchers. Is that for driver's license or just IDs?
Unfortunately, they're only for IDs because they don't have a voucher system for driver's licenses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wish we did. We tried. It didn't work out.
I feel that. I've dealt with the DMV before. So, okay. Does anybody else have any questions? Now, are these programs statewide or are they just for this area?
So the Cal Ames program itself is a statewide program, but it's handled by each county's specific medical programs, such as LA County would be LA Cares and Health Net. Inland Empire handles farther south in San Bernardino County and things like that. Whereas out here in Kern, it's handled by, in theory, Anthem Blue Cross and as well as our Kern Health Systems that has a very good response time for this. So while the Cal Ames program is statewide, it's handled through your individual medical care for each county individually. As for our HMIS programs, each county has their own requirements and mandates for various HMIS programs. And so I can't speak on other counties' programs, but whether they may or may not have them, as I'm fairly familiar with Kern's HMIS programs at this time.
I mean, that's great though, because I just want everybody to understand, like, this, that just because they may not have these exact programs, they may have something different or similar in your area. So you have to call, pick up the phone, talk to people. But the community action partnership is available to you. So please utilize it. These are the kind of programs that they have. Sorry, I don't know who's next.
And where things gets people confused a lot is because they use the term community supports program, which is your homeless housing, difficult situations, things like this, as a catch-all term for all these programs.
Yeah.
Community support services.
Barbara's asking something in the chat. Let me see. I can't see it.
Are referrals needed from a social worker or other professionals? So not only can 211 send you the referrals to a lot of these programs, you can usually call us directly in order to get referrals to other programs as well, not just our own programs. If you call us directly for our housing programs or our Cal Ames programs, we can talk to you about it, see if you qualify, and get you signed up if we are able to help you with it. If not, a lot of times, like, I will specifically be like, okay, you're set up for LA County. Okay, that's not a problem. If you want to switch, we can get you set up here. If you just want to get housed and stuff in LA County, here's the numbers you need to call. Here's what you need to ask community support services, because they aren't going to know about, oh, I don't know about homeless programs, but they definitely know they have community support services programs, because it's the catch-all term they use for that. So referrals aren't needed if you go through us for our housing programs anyway, but we send out the referrals either to your medical care companies, or send out the referrals to get you into a shelter or get you signed up ourselves.
I like this. I honestly didn't know you guys had all these programs.
Yeah. And Megan, really quick, I'd like to add that anybody that lives in East Kern, we do have an emergency pantry, food pantry. We do walk-ins. We do not duplicate services. Salvation Army is right next door to us, and they do food distribution on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we do food distributions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, of course, if we receive a referral from another organization that a family is in need, we will not turn them away. We will provide, if we are able to, whatever that family is needing. We also are providing free tax services. You could call our office, and this is through the VITA program, and people could file their taxes, and our preparers also do the e-file, and it's absolutely free. And then for East Kern, we also are providing the HEAP program, which is assistance with utility bills, whether it's your gas bill, propane, or your electric bill. You come in or you call us, you pick up an application, and we're able to assist you in filling out that application. Current utility bills, picture ID, Social Security card, and current income. It is a requirement for you to qualify for our HEAP, but I've seen up to $1,500 being paid on these utility accounts.
Yeah, last year I received 3,000.
Yeah, so it's a really, really good program. So anybody in East Kern can contact us and take advantage of these really good programs that we have. And Megan, personally, from my team, but me personally, I have to jump on another call, but I just want to thank you for giving us the opportunity of sharing our services to everybody. And if you have anybody that lives in East Kern, or if you have a question about any other county, feel free to reach out. If we don't have that answer, we will find an answer for you. And also, Megan, I want to get together with you because I'd like to visit Boron along with Kern Health Systems, and do a little get together with some food items for you.
Okay,
So
that'd be
I'll stay in touch with you. And again, thank you so much.
no problem. Yeah, me and Anthony already been talking about that.
I'm sorry, you and
Me and Anthony.
Okay, good, perfect. Thank you so much, everybody.
No problem. Thank you. Okay. All right. Did Vincent want to say anything? Did I miss that? I don't know.
Yeah, I can add on
Okay,
to.
I'm like, hey.
Sure, not a problem. Jonathan had mentioned the community support services through Kern Health. I just wanted to, we can go off of that just a little bit more. That program is basically for anybody that is homeless or might become homeless or is in fear of becoming homeless. If you have a disability, behavior disorder, substance use disorder, or have any major complex health issues, that program is available to you to apply. Um, that program basically help you find a fixed housing or help you stay if you're having trouble.
Hold on. Okay, sorry, unmute yourself. I'm sorry.
No worries. Um, this program also helps with a rental deposit if you are having trouble getting into a home. And coming up in June, I believe we will have an added addition to this program where it will give you rental assistance for up to 6 months.
Wow.
Yes, this program also helps you with short-term housing after a hospital stay, just to make sure that all your health needs are being met. Any asthma care, such as an air purifier, you can get those through this program as well. Medically tailored meals, if you're diabetic, those will be provided through this program. Nutritional counseling for members who have a chronic sickness. Sobering centers, that's also included in this program to help you get sober and from being intoxicated or to help you stop from going to the emergency room or even jail. And this program also gives you a caregiver, an extra caregiver, I should say. So if your current caregiver needs time to themselves just to go to the store, see their own families, they provide you with an additional caregiver for those times and needs. Does anybody have any questions regarding the community support services?
There's actually Diana has her hand up. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Go ahead, unmute. Okay. Diana. There we go.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you all for providing this information. Hi, Megan.
Hi.
I just wanted to get this straight. Is CAPK national?
Community Action Partnership is national. The K is for Kern County.
Oh, okay. So then I would just call
You-
CAPK to find out about my county.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
the national link right here. Hold on, give me 1 second.
CAPK is national. Each county tends to have their own CAPK if they
Oh,
have
I
a
got it.
CAPK organization in that county. Some
got mine.
counties do not. Most counties do.
I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
lying, people. I thought the K was for Kern.
Okay.
It's not, I guess.
Okay. And then we would call for any possible rental assistance.
Many rental assistance programs are currently out of funding to the best of my knowledge. 211 would have the most up-to-date information on that, which is in Kern County here. But right now, our program doesn't currently at this moment have a rental assistance program. That may or may not change in the future, but at this time we don't.
And Kern Family Healthcare should be starting that addition to the community support services program, the rental assistance. But it just hasn't come through yet.
Okay, and there we go. There's the link for the national. So you'll be able to find your local community action partnership with that link I just put into the chat, Diana. Why does my camera keep going in now? Okay, so I'm gonna put your hand down. Is that okay? I hope. I don't know how to do that. Just kidding. Okay, there we go. All right. I love that you all get to hear me thinking out loud. All right. So I'm thinking, do I have another question? Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for me. I know I don't have any more questions. Does anybody else have any questions? Why we have them here? I love that year program. That I have like 6 people in my mind right this second that need your program. I will be calling you later. So okay. Nope, no more questions in the chat either. Yep, that's it. We appreciate you. I will be calling you guys. I'll be getting in touch with all 3 of you actually, because I have information now for all 3 of you. So referrals at least. Yeah. It says playing music. No? Nope. Not. Yeah. Oh, that was weird. We all went on mute for a second. Whatever. That's new. Okay, so does anybody have any? Or does anybody use their community action partnership in their area? Oh, go ahead, Diane.
I have a homeless colony of animals, and I'm always feeding and helping the the homeless people that I see in the woods or living under the bridge. Would I be able, if they would be willing to give me their information, call on their behalf and get something started for them?
To the best of my knowledge, I have not found any animal programs besides
Oh,
the one I
no,
put
no, no.
there. Ah,
No. I feed the animals and stuff. I'm
mhm,
sorry,
okay.
but I help homeless people
Mhm,
that live under the bridge and in the woods,
all
and
right.
they don't have a home. Or they're trying to find, like they tell me some of the shelters that they go to, really raunchy things go on, so they will not go to the shelters.
Mhm.
So I was wondering if I could get something started for them if they gave me the information and let y'all take it from there.
So, because the personal information required, including social security numbers and birthdays, while I absolutely applaud your trying to get them help and stuff, the best we would really be able to do is talk with them one on one in, let's say, an office or on your cell phone or something like that, with them directly, effectively. Just
Okay,
because the compartmentalization of information and stuff like that.
okay, so they could use my cell phone and talk to you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And I also have another suggestion too. There's something called, especially in the state of California, I'm not sure if it's in every other state, but there's something called the Peer Support Specialist Certification. And you can use that and go do outreach with, because it's contracted with Medi-Cal. You'd be able to act as their, like, as a peer support specialist and help them obtain certain things like wound care, like certain, just whatever they needed. You could, that is kind of in the scope of what they do somewhat. So you could probably get that certification, and then you'd also be able to contract with Medi-Cal. So it's also a thumbs up for your organization. Is that true?
Okay,
I feel like, is that true? I feel like it's true.
so you said it, could you just talk a little slower? What is the name? I'm hearing impaired. What is the name of the organization?
No, it's called a peer support specialist certification.
Okay, and I
And
would get that at my community college.
it's usually with behavioral health type thing, and it's like for lived experience, or if you have experience like with drugs or alcohol, if you're recovering, or if you've had any type of incarceration, like it's through lived experience type stuff. It's very, very um there's specific roles that you have to have played in like your life. So you just need to check that out within what state are you in anyway?
Oh, Pennsylvania. I don't have any of those problems or addictions. I curse. That's about it.
Okay, well, we always love a good curse. Okay, so yeah, then I don't know. That was my only idea for you. That would at least got you legitimized a little bit, so you could act on their behalf. But no, I don't know.
Okay, I am I'm a health coach, certified health coach, but I had to uh uh stop doing business to take care of my father for 3 years and 9 months. So I don't know if that would get me in the door to get the certification.
No, well, I was just thinking of ways that you could actually act on their behalf and help them fill out paperwork and stuff like that and talk to them.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No problem. Mm. So, okay. All right. There's stuff in the chat, guys. Well, I love your guys' member. Can somebody just touch on the membership, the rewards for going to the doctor thing real fast? Because I was reading about that and that is such awesomeness.
Yeah, so Kern Family Healthcare also incentivize our members to visit the doctors beforehand. If you're a new member, we offer a $25 gift card to complete any wellness checks within the first 120 days of enrolling with us. Any annual well care checks, that's another $25 between the ages of 3 and 21. Any baby well care, if you have a newborn baby as well, we incentivize you with up to $160 worth of gift cards between the ages of 15 and 30 months. Blood lead screening, postpartum and prenatal appointments, breast cancer screenings, cervical cancer screenings, chlamydia screenings, any follow up for mental health emergency room visits, also substance abuse and hemoglobin test screenings as well. We offer those $25 gift cards to any member that completes those appointments. Does anybody have any questions about the member rewards?
Oh, I was talking, but I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry. I was saying I like that a lot.
Yeah. So right now the gift cards are to Walmart, but we are transitioning to a straight Visa gift card so that our members can use it anywhere.
That's awesome.
Yes. And instead of receiving multiple gift cards, that one gift card will be reloaded every visit you guys complete.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
I'm trying to get the flyers out.
I appreciate it. I like that. You guys do the taxes too. I love that.
Yes.
Oh, there's a gentleman that was on my Wednesday night call that wants to do the VITA taxes for people. I need to have him up with somebody. But yeah, he's a CPA already.
Oh, yes. And we'll do theirs too.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you, Jonathan and Vincent.
Yippers.
Thank you. That's awesome.
6,
7.
Of course, I'll also share my information in the chat with you guys so everybody has my contact if you have any more questions regarding Kern Family Healthcare.
Okay, and then can I ask you guys a quick question? Do you guys know of any cool grants that are coming out?
Nothing yet. We actually just had one of our grants close the end of March. That was for our nonprofits. We will have another grant coming up at the end of the year, but I will be attending these meetings throughout the year, so I'll be sharing that information when it comes up.
Yeah. Okay.
I unfortunately am too low down the totem pole to know anything about any grants.
well, let's try changing that, please.
I'm just trying to help y'all, grab every flyer I possibly can for y'all and get them out there, so you at least have access to them.
Monique, I have a quick question? Do you know anything about the Wind of the Willows closing thing? Do you have any idea about what's going on there?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Sure.
That's okay.
We close. We have a whole whole movement up here about them not closing, and I just don't know what to do with them. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming today. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, all right, you guys, we got about a half hour. I want to make sure that we go over anybody who's having any problems, or I want to hear about people's wins, their problems, and anything I can help with within the next 30 minutes or so. So if you have had any issues, applied for any grants, it is grant season, it is foundation season. So please, 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 please. I hope you're applying. Especially there's a lot of church grants out right now. Does anybody have any wins for the week? Questions, concerns? Happy day. You want to see what I've been doing?
Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yep, yep.
You said there's a lot of church grants out there right now. Did you say that?
Yeah. Yes,
Can
I
you
do.
put those in the chat or somewhere so I can kind of
I
see
can
can
show
I
you.
qualify?
What kind of church is it?
Non-denominational, you know, uh, Christian.
Give me one
I'm
second.
not sure if the grants are just for any type of. So just put
Okay,
it
so
out there. I
let
will
me
try to apply for whatever is available that coincides with what I believe in. So.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. It just, well, some of it does, but like there's some that are very denominational specific, and then some that aren't.
Right.
My concern is more so, do you have programs that are doing stuff that is outside of the religious activities? Like, do you guys feed the homeless? Do you do you have like potluck Sundays and stuff like that where you guys give out food?
Yes, and we also go out to different senior communities and provide them with food and say if they need some socks, toothbrushes, or something like that. We have different events that they're available, and then we're also looking for community development locations where maybe a low income home and maybe knock on a few doors, see if they want some groceries, something like that. But it's with the monies that we have available,
Right. Okay.
and then
Real quick, would you turn anyone away because they weren't part of your church?
not at all.
All right. You actually, there's many more grants that should be applying for than just church grants, but I'll show you the church grants right now.
I would want that too. Is there any place you can put my name on there? I'm not sure I'm able to get back in these chats in order to get that information, or can I just give you my name? That's my channel name, the Christian, because it goes by your. If you got a channel on YouTube, is it possible you can send if I just give you my?
Um, let me do that. Let me just put mine in the. You can email me. How about that? I'm gonna email them to you.
I'll do my best. All right.
But
Appreciate
no,
you.
okay. So it's Megan at fund FUND-nation.org.
All right. I'll see if I can do that. Thank you.
I'm
I'll
all
figure it
over
out.
inside Let's Go. Like there's tons of my information's everywhere. I'm sure my phone number's there somewhere. But here, let me give you this real fast. I'm gonna give you oh, you can't get in the chat. Is that what you said?
I believe he stated that he wouldn't be able to return to the chat, possibly.
Thanks. Thank you.
I
All right.
appreciate it. If you can still put in the chat, I'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah. And because I have that, and then I have something called Funding Your Faith, where I have a whole program of how to get your faith-based organization funded completely.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
So I'll give you all that information. Just if you could put your email in the chat. Here, I'll put my email in the chat. But if you could give me your email, that'd be easier for me. And then because you should be going after all grants, not just church grants.
That's what I want to do. I have a business plan that can help communities nationwide. So definitely I want to do that. Thank you.
Do you have your 501(c) and your other in your church organization designation, or no?
I don't have the 501 3C, but I got the the LLC, the
509.
EIN, the business information, the business plan, all that.
Wait,
But
do
I
you have
can
your designation?
say it again.
Give your church says I think it's a 509, right?
I don't have a 501. No, I just have the business part. I don't have the other part for our certifications yet.
All right, that's something we need to work on with you.
That's what I need to know, what I need to work on to qualify for this stuff.
All right, come to my class on Sunday too if you can. Sunday night.
Okay.
Because we're doing
Sunday night.
nonprofit walkthroughs.
That'll be great. Right. Okay. Appreciate it. I'm gonna be in your ear. I got your information.
All right. It's fine. That's what we're here for. Okay, so I have that. But yes, there it is foundation season right now. Like I have it's ridiculous how many grants are out right now. So who is anyone here have a nonprofit? Wait, there's questions in the chat. Hold on. Sorry guys, I didn't see.
I'm in the process of putting one together. I just got to wait for the paperwork for the nonprofit.
Did you put it together already, or are you working?
I got the paperwork. I just got to send it off with the little fees, so it should be shortly, within a couple weeks.
Okay. I like it. All right, so yeah, we've got just in the next few days, we have starting, oh yeah, April 4th, Kroger Foundation's due to tomorrow or today. What's today? Tomorrow, so it's due tomorrow. We've got Motorola Solutions, Warren Alpert Foundation, 25,000.
Nice.
The Atticus Project Grant Program, Spark Good, Strengthening Communities, local grants for Walmart. All of these are all grants that everybody can be applying to if you have your nonprofit. So some of them are even for for-profit businesses.
Cool.
I can really get this set up, so yeah, if you guys have anything you want me to look up, let me know. There's also Gene Tech, Health Equity Innovation. There's so much. This was already done for the week. But yeah. All right, so we have no questions, comments, or concerns. Any grants for STD free nonprofit list? I don't know what that means. Thank you, Barbara. You're awesome.
Yeah, get out of the advertising and do it when you
Is there a list of places you just went through for grants? Here, let me just get you my grant list real fast. All right, these are old, this is an old grant list, but they're usually the rolling grants. They happen every year. So if it's happened in 2024 and it's expired, it's going to be happening in 2025. The majority of these, this is, I need to find my updated one. I have no clue where I put it after I downloaded it, but eventually I will find it and I will give it to you. But here's this one for now. It's very annoying that I can't find it. Here, it's in the chat. So you have your business grants, which are the for-profit grants. You have your rolling business grants, which is the ones that are yearly. You have your nonprofit grants. You have your rolling nonprofit grants, government grants, and then the to be determined for 2024, which some of those may or may not repeat. So be careful with that tab. Okay. All right, you guys, we got 15 more minutes. And also just to go over real fast, we will be going over on how to read 990s and get into that whole aspect of things probably on Sunday. So if you are available to be here on Sunday, please come. That'd be awesome.
Is it going to be a replay or anything like that? I got a play that we're working on with our church, but that sounds great. You said 990s?
Yeah, or like how to read 990s and what to look out for, red flags, and what to look for. You don't, yeah, like when you're reading a 990, it can be really confusing if you don't know what you're looking at or what you're looking for. So I have a really simple way of breaking it down to better organize your grant searching process.
I got your .org and everything. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay. Miss Barbara, how are you? Where do you go to see all the available grants?
Yeah, I'm doing extremely well.
That's right. We like extremely well.
Everything is still funded, so I'm doing the work.
Right. I know. I mean, that's the key to things, huh? Funding is fun. Never mind. Okay, give me 1 second. There was a question in the chat about where to go in Let's Go Help too. Let me see if I can share my screen. I can't see my share thing. All right, can you all see my screen? Somebody with a yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't do two things at once. I'm too ADD for that. All right, so we find all the Let's Go grants. Someone asked where you apply for Let's Go grants, and it's over here. And you're gonna come all the way down through here, and it says Let's Go Grant News, Daily Grant Wire, and these ones. This is all the Let's Go Grant News is I believe where we're posting them. Yep.
Great. That's very helpful.
And then there's also these right here. I'm sorry, if you're looking specifically for hit the ones we give away on Let's Go Help, it's these ones right here where it says Let's Go Grants. So this is the $20,000 giveaway, the 10,000 car repair, 15,000 rent and mortgage, and then the 30 free laptops that we give away each month. Do you see where that's at? Okay, cool. So then if you want to find out if you won, you just go straight down to the grant winners. So it's less confusing now. Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow we are ending that. We need to, if you're gonna apply for the $20,000 giveaway one, I believe that's tonight. Tomorrow's the final time for that one. The cutoff, I believe. I just do. Look at the chat. Okay, there you go. What's it say?
Is there a directory by state for grants?
Oh. Which one? Like from like my grants on my grant list?
I'm not sure what that means. Your grant list is
The one I put in the chat, the grant list I put in the chat.
I'm kind of confused. I'm looking for grants in California.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Whatever is available as far as seniors and disability and health care, also home remodels,
Where you live at? What county are you in?
El Dorado.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Mm.
All right, and do you own your home?
Yes.
Okay. You should have, what are you trying to do to it? May I ask?
Just fix what needs to be fixed on it. Windows, and just things need to be repaired. It's old, needs paint, etc.
Okay, Windows, I might be able to help you with. I got like weatherization applications I could give you. Give me 1 second. Here you go. It's gonna be in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. And then USDA might have home loan type, not home loan, I'm sorry, loan grant combo. And sometimes they have forgivable loans to repair your home. So let me give you that chat. I mean that resource as well.
Great.
How many do you know how many approximately what your population is in your town? I believe it's a lot.
In my particular town,
Yeah.
it's just in our town is 15,000, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool. Under 50. There's this. It's single family home, correct?
Correct.
Okay, 504 loan, maybe. Here, I'm gonna give you this resource as well. So you got weatherization, and this is another option. And I mean, this is for grants. You must be 62 years or older.
No problem there.
Okay, just checking. Thought I'd throw that out there. Maximum loan amount is 40,000. The maximum grant amount is 10,000. And if you do it combined, it's it's $50,000 worth of assistance. So it's a pretty good deal, I think. And
Yeah.
this interest rate is fixed at 1%.
Oh, great.
Yep, I like this one. I suggest it a lot, actually.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No problem. That first link I gave you actually had the application in it for the weatherization. If you need help filling it out, please feel free to come back to Let's Go either one of my classes and I can help you.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. It's funny, I have a hard time filling out my own applications for things like that, but I can help everybody else. Thank you, Monique, if she's still here. I appreciate you. What is that? We have a carnival coming? I'm clicking on the things in the chat now.
Megan, you have anything for a critical illness or cancer, anything like that?
You got a whole bunch of stuff. What are you looking for specifically? What do you need? Like
Well, since having it, there's a lot of things that you don't have anymore. There's, you become a one income home and, just help with bills and medication and everything like that. Even, medical supplies and supplements.
wait, I'm sorry, I forgot what did you tell me what state
Cancer and critical illness.
I know what state are you
What state? Michigan?
in? What county?
Oakland County.
Ooh, I know people there. Okay.
Nice.
I don't know why that made me say ooh like that, but yeah.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Ms. Barbara, do you have anything for this one?
Mine is funded.
She said mine is fun. Do you know of any programs for anything like that though in Michigan?
In Michigan, Health and Human Services handles most of that. There's the state of Michigan pretty much has all the information. I think Michigan is very, very good about listing the different types of programs that they have. So the state of Michigan generally is a good place to start. Other than that, it's the Michigan, what do they call it?
.gov?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then I got oakgov.com for his county. All right, so local communities.
Drink it. It was a funny face.
1 second. Thank you for the veterinarian care assistance. I don't know if you saw my war on Facebook, but I was dealing with them just recently. Thank you, Jonathan.
I'm just trying to find every resource I've come across recently, just all of it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, because I have a whole list of resources for veterinarian stuff on the website on the EKCCF one. So I'll add that to it. Okay, sorry, back to you. Who's ADD? Not me. All right, let me see. There's something in Let's Go I want to share with you, but I'm not sure where to find it anymore. So give me 1 second. Let me go back to my drive. Okay. All right. So I have a few medical series here. So you said cancer?
Yes.
And then what else was it? Cancer, and you said something else.
The critical illness, people who dealing, any type of blood related disease or anything that to where they can't work anymore or they need help with supplements or rent or or if they have children needs, anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this. We have this advocate. Okay, this is a better one. Hold on. No, it's not that great. We have Got it. Okay. I'm putting it in the chat for you. This is just the medical series that we have for on Let's Go.
Thank you.
But I'm sharing link.
Looking forward to that other one for the religious. If you don't turn anybody away, that's right up our alley.
Yep.
That'll be
That one,
great.
I'm gonna email to you because it's in my other computer. I have to go get it
I
up.
appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. All right, here we go. Demolius, you have a question about a grant. You made it for the first round.
Hello?
I'll talk about it.
You want me to talk about it now?
Yes, ma'am. Tell me.
Okay, yeah, so I made the first round for a grant and they said that they're gonna call me next week to interview.
Yep.
So what, can you give me like a sense of
What grant was it?
it's in Chester County. It's just for 2,000, excuse me, it's for $2,000.
Listen, my first grant I won that was like $250, and I was like, "What am I doing? That is not going to save me right now," you know. And so I remember feeling like, "Oh, that's low." But once you have that, you take that, and you leverage it. So like, oh, they just trusted me with like they just gave me $2,000 to do this, this, and this. And you just automatically just next proposal, boom. So I already won this, and then it's like it's like it gathers speed almost with the more you win. So
Okay.
I really suggest start applying for other grants as soon as you actually win it and get the funds. Start talking about it to every funder that you talk to.
But how do I prepare for the actual brief interview, or is that a big
don't
deal?
know.
Is that just a
I
formality?
don't know that grant, so I don't know if I don't know. Usually they just want to know what your organization's doing, why you need the money. They want to, if sometimes they do site visits and they want to come see the site. It just depends on what they're looking for.
It's just a startup grant.
It's for profit, right?
Yes.
Okay, they're probably just going to want to know more about your business. Did you submit a business plan?
No, I didn't. Should I make sure my business plan is together?
Yes. Make sure all your like everything's in a good, easy, accessible space. And then they're probably going to want your business plan. They're going to want to know how you want to spend the money and how many rounds are there. Do you know?
I hope this is the last one, but I don't know for sure.
I'm so excited for you. I don't know.
Thank you.
Know. I'm so not helpful. I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, you should have. Do you have that business plan class details book? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think if you have your business plan together and you have like if it's usually the questions they ask are this, what are you going to do with the money? How are you going to sustain this after with the grant money is gone? What are you going to be able to do? All right, bye, Jonathan. Thank you. What are you going to be able to do with it? If we give you, if we put you, like they want to be able to make sure that you're marketable too. They're going to say, hey, we want to put you on all our flyers. Look, we just gave her money to do this, this, and this. So you're going to have to do that. And then what are you willing to give them? Are you willing to post that on Facebook? Are you willing to put it on your Instagram that you won? Stuff like that. They're going to want that. They want to feel seen and proud of themselves for giving you money, and helping a small business grow. And that's kind of what you're looking at.
Okay.
Okay. I'm so glad you came on and told me that. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. I probably need to, I guess I need to pull together a website as well, right?
I would go to GoDaddy real fast, yeah, and just throw it up there. Do you have a website idea, or have you started one? Definitely go get well, you know, did you tell them that you had already started your business, or did you say you hadn't started it yet?
I told them I haven't started it yet.
Then why would you have a website yet?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
I mean, say if you want to have the domain names like, you know, ready for you, then you can tell them that. But like I would just say, hey, you know, I'm looking for funds so I can get all that stuff going.
Okay, yeah, I do have the domain name, so
Okay, perfect.
okay.
So then if you need help with the website, let me know.
All right. Thank you very much, Megan. I
So
appreciate
happy.
it.
Good job.
Thanks.
All right. All right, you guys, it is 3:00 on the dot. I put this in the chat, right? The healthcare stuff, right? Didn't I? I feel like I did. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Jeez. Okay. All right, you guys, I will definitely talk to you guys soon on Sunday. And then I'm starting another class too. So I'll have 3 classes in a week. I'm not sure which day yet, but me and Sabrina are going to work that out. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.
Thank you so much, Megan.
No problem.
Good night.
Thanks, Megan.
Hey, Mr. Gurley, please call me.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Wait, I'm sorry. What was your question? Where do you go?
Can you hear
What was
me?
your question? I'm sorry.
I'd asked it earlier. Just can you point me in the direction of who or where I can get the info to find out whether I need to do a nonprofit or an LLC?
What do you want to do?
That's where it's kind of weird. I want to do a traditional style treasure map, private style treasure map hunt, but it's going to include activity because you have to physically go out and try to get local historical into it, and also involve local businesses to help with prizes along the way.
Do it as a nonprofit. That's gonna be so cool.
Nonprofit, okay.
Yeah, because that's community. That brings your community together. That gets kids involved. It gets small businesses involved. That is such a great thing. You could do that with a high school. You could do workforce innovation with that. Do it as a nonprofit, and then if you need to have a for-profit arm for it, you can.
Roberts.
For that, I don't. Okay. I mean, I know we're out of time, but
No, it's fine. It's fine. I have a few seconds. Give me 1 second. Okay. If you have you can do it as a nonprofit, and then you can have all those people involved, because that is so much. There's funding for all of that, especially for like if you wanted to get kids involved, but small businesses involved, all of that, right? And then
yeah,
if you wanted to
do
do
family, what I'm looking at is because selling the maps. So like again, it's a traditional style treasure map hunt. So you'll have a map and then sell the maps. And then so I'm looking at families getting involved, and then probably couples and people will get together in groups to go solve
Right.
this thing.
Okay, so you could have that as a for-profit business for sure. But if you wanted to focus on like getting the small businesses, historical monuments in town, people could get out to more museums and stuff like that. Then if that was your focus, you could also put it as a nonprofit with a nonprofit with a for-profit arm, or like with a something called social enterprise.
Okay, so I need to research that because I don't know what that is.
Come into my class on Sunday because we're going to be going over all of that.
Okay, Sunday. All right.
Yep, day at 6. What state are you in?
I am in the great horrible state of Kentucky.
Oh wow, I used to live there. Okay.
I used to live in California.
How funny. We switched. Okay, so
I'm in Louisville.
I will actually have something for you on that.
Cool.
I don't remember where I was. I was right near Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati. I'm right below.
Okay.
Florence is up there. That's where my wife's from.
I think it was from Covington. No, wait, it was Fort Thomas.
She's from Covington, actually.
Okay, I was in Fort Thomas. It was interesting there. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you. Please come to my class on. I will, if I can, I will put some information in for you in the chat, and I'll tag your name. So look for notifications from us.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you.
1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4.